Okay, part two of my round one, phase two, VLCD day number 18. My last check-in on YouTube was on my VLCD number 7. So it's been over a week since I've checked in. And I don't even remember what my weight loss was on that vlog, but I'm down now 32.8 pounds. So I'm kind of excited that I know you're supposed to stop after 34 pounds, but I'm really going to try to keep going 40 days and see what happens. I've talked to a couple of professionals about it, and they say when you have a lot of weight to lose, like I do, that that's probably okay. Even in Dr. Simeon's research, he says the super obese can continue on 5 or 6 days. I don't know that I'm going to get any, a lot of huge weight loss in those next few weeks because I think I have to keep it up for about 2 more weeks, maybe 2.5. But I just want to see how far I can get pounds wise. Because my first week I lost 22.8 pounds, and my second week was more like a 7 pound loss. And this week is kind of, well, right now it's only 3 pounds. So it's definitely slowing down. But I'm okay with it because it's still going down and it's going down faster than it would on any other diet program I've been on. Weight Watchers, FinFin, Medifast, you name it. I've tried it. So, and I've lost weight on all of them. But I am telling you, I have never been this excited about a program for a long time. I felt really great on FinFin, and I felt like I had it all in control, and I got down to like 175 pounds. So I knew that I had it all fixed. Oh, please. Oh, I was devastated the day my doctor told me they were taking it off the market because I just knew that was not going to be good for me, even though I thought I had it all under control. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Um, what I want to talk to you about is my blood pressure has gone down significantly. I've lost 32.8 pounds, so of course it's going to be dropping a little. I feel so good. Um, I used to die at the thought of not getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. I would just be so exhausted. And I was tired the next day. But I have probably gotten only, 6 or 7 hours of sleep. And sometimes I go to bed and I just can't fall asleep. I don't know if it's the drops or whatever, but man, I am not feeling burned out the next day if I don't get my 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep that I used to get. Even though I do still like to take a nap when I can, I don't feel as tired as I did the first week on HCG. So I don't know if that will help some of you out there thinking, man, this first week is just kicking my bleep. But yeah, I think it's going to get better and you're going to feel energetic and be okay with the sleep, that you're getting, have enough energy to get through your next day. So hang in there if that's causing you a problem. I am on several meds right now. I'm on a blood pressure medication. I'm on a cholesterol medication and Zoloft, but that's just probably because I'm 46 and I teach little kids, and sometimes life just gets crazy. And really, I think I'm going through the big M. So, um, let me just end that call because I keep forgetting to silence that. Would somebody please remind me? Okay. So, yeah, I get a little crazy without my anxiety medication. And the last time I went to my doctor, he put me on metformin. Do you know what that's for? Diabetes. He always does blood work on me every time I go, and he said my numbers were showing pre-diabetic numbers. And so he started me on metformin. I am just hoping the next time I go, that's Papa Bear. He's not going to be happy that I'm putting him on silence. I'm just hoping that he will say, wow, what have you been doing? And let's get you off this metformin. And I just kind of want to get off of one medication at a time. That's my goal. I know I've heard people out there who've been able to, and I have been on these meds for a long time. plus a CPAP at night. I think I've been on my CPAP for like 8 years maybe, with oxygen at night. So, good grief. What was I thinking? That I'm just going to be invincible and live forever? Sheesh, man, the signs are stacking up. I have got to get a handle on this stuff. So, hoping to maybe, I don't know if I can get rid of the CPAP, but if I can get rid of some of the weight, I know it shouldn't be as stressful sleeping with the CPAP. Let's see what else. I have discovered this fabulous recipe that I just love, and my husband and I, Papa Bear, we're having it for lunch every day. Um, you know, we do the Saturday night cooking where we grill up all the meat for the week and chop up our veggies and get everything bagged and ready to go, because we are just not come home from work, okay, well, let's drag everything out and see what we can make for dinner kind of people. If it's there and it's ready to go and all we have to do is heat it up, then we're much more likely to stay the course and stick to what we're supposed to be eating. If we don't, it's always, okay, who's going out and what are we having? So anyway, we cook it all up the night before, Saturday before, and last week we had a bunch of our lean patties left over, lean ground beef patties. And so I was looking through, online, found a recipe book for, oh, actually, one of you sent it to me. Oh, dang it. I wish I could remember who sent it to me. Anyway, it has the chili recipe in there, and she said that was one of her favorite recipes. So whatever lean ground patties I have left, I count how many there are and crumble them up into a pot. And then I dump in, it says to use fresh tomatoes, but they're kind of going out of season now. So I dumped in a big can of canned tomatoes, low sodium, no sugar. They're all really low in sugar. You could probably search around and find a few grams lower. Anyway, I was kind of worried because I also, okay, maybe this is a cheat. I don't know. I should reconsider. I dumped in a can of crushed tomatoes and a can of tomato sauce. But once again, I checked to make they were sure they were sugar-free, to make sure they were sugar-free. But that wasn't in the recipe. And the recipe only calls for fresh tomatoes, lean ground beef, and then the spices and some water. So I did add in the spices and then put it on to simmer as we were cooking and grilling and chopping, and it probably simmered for about 3 hours. Oh, it is so good. It's like having real food again. And I shouldn't say real food, but I think you probably know what I'm talking about. So we are surviving on the chili. We're having it for lunch and then probably chicken or fish for dinner, whichever one. I'm going to be taking my measurements next week, and sorry, I'm just talking so random, but good heavens, these are going so long. I took my measurements on October 8th when I very first started the drops. I didn't take a before picture. I am really wishing I would have, but I am going to do it when we take our measurements a month out. So that's going to be November 8th. But here's just a little thing. Maybe here's my school picture that we took in September of this year, and I don't know if maybe, let's just see. So I don't know, is there any difference yet? I'm kind of anxious to go back and look at this on the video and see if there is any difference. Can we both fit in here at the same time? What do you think? Sorry about the glare. Don't know exactly how to get rid of that, but yeah, this has been my big, ginormous 8x10 free teacher picture. So, yeah. Guess what? There's lipstick on my teeth. So, darn it. I'm going to have to get a retake for the school pictures this year. I'm kind of excited about it because I will probably be 35 pounds lighter. So, yeah, I will definitely start taking pictures. I should just start taking them now. I don't know why I need to wait until we do measurements, but seems like a logical time, so everything's sort of done, in order. Sorry, the teacher in me. Okay, so, yeah. I have made it through 3 huge challenges this week, and I am so proud of myself because, today was almost my undoing with those nachos and those bakery cookies. Oh, Please. But it's getting easier to say no to things, and people really just have been so respectful of what I'm doing. So, love y'all. Love HCG. Love all of your advice. And I am sorry these two videos are 10, 11 minutes. Good grief. I just should check in a little more often so that I don't have so much to say and so much to catch up on. But keep on keeping on. If you're feeling discouraged or frustrated, that did happen to me this last week. I had 3, maybe 4 days where I just was between the 29 pounds lost and 30 pounds lost. And I just wanted to break through the 30 pounds lost because, I don't know, the bigger your numbers get, it seems like the more motivated you are to keep on raising the bar and raising your numbers that you're losing. So I just wanted to break through that 30-pound plateau, and it took me 3 or 4 days to do it. I didn't do any correction days. I just kept staying the course, and finally when I broke through the plateau the next morning, it was like it wasn't just a little 0.2. It really dropped like I think it was a 1.6 loss, maybe 1.4. But you can do it. If I can do this, anyone can do it. So that's all for now. I can't wait to check in again, and hopefully I'll have good news to report on measurements and inches lost, because I definitely have lost some pounds. Losing pounds and inches, as Dr. Simeons calls it. So that's all for now. Mama Bear saying keep it up.